Hello everyone, welcome to DIGESTION. Today in this lecture we will be discussing about the phylum Porifera. Okay, so please like me, share this video and do subscribe and leave a comment below for knowing me your thoughts, and please anyhow in any situation you must leave the comment below. Okay, so let's start the video. So the phylum Porifera looks like this. Okay, so they live in the colonies. It is one organism. Let's say this is one Porifera, and this comes to be the other. This is the third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, seventh one. All these are grouped together in one colony. Okay, so everyone knows that if an organism lives in colonies, it is called as colonial. Okay, so what actually is Porifera? So the Porifera is derived from two words. The first is porous and ferre. Okay, so the porous means the first one is porous and the other is ferre. So the porous means pore bearing. Okay, and ferre means bearing. Porous means pore and ferre means bearing. Overall, the animal that bears pores throughout the body. Just include the point throughout the body. The animal that bears pores throughout the body are called as porifers. Okay, so the study of porifers is called as parazoology. Okay, and as anyhow zoology deals with what organisms, just you have to mention para. Okay, so parazoology. And nextly, who coined the term porifera? It is coined by Robert Grant. So now let's discuss the general characters of porifera. They are marine. Okay, they are marine. We don't find them in fresh water, neither the brackish water or anything. They are marine. That is, they are found in seawater or ocean. Okay, and the habitat, they are colonial. I have said you earlier that they live in the colonies or groups, so they are colonial. And sedentary. What's meant by sedentary? They don't move. Movement is not seen, as we humans have legs to move. They don't have any legs to move. They don't even have cilia or protozoa. Sorry, they don't have any cilia or flagellum. Okay, to move for the movement. So the lifestyle is sedentary. They don't move. That is, once they sit, they are there forever. Okay, so the body. When coming to the body, I've said you earlier that they are perforated. That is, the entire body is covered with the pores. You must remember that we have to mention these 2 points: entire body. Okay, so the pores are called as ostia. There are two types of pores in the porifera. In the porifera itself, there are two types of pores. One is ostia, the other is osculum. Okay, the ostia are one type of pores and the other types of pores are osculum. Okay, let's see the function. The water enters inside the body through ostia. So ostia are the pores which lets the water inside, which lets the seawater. This is the seawater. It lets inside the body through what? Through a pore called ostia. Okay, now let's see what is osculum. Whatever the water is entered into the body, okay, into the body, it must exit the body, is it not? We drink the water, we urinate it, is it not? So likewise they do so. So the water entered into the body must be must be discharged to the ocean through what? Osculum. Okay, so these two pores are helping in drawing the water in and exiting the water. Okay, the space present inside the body is called as sponge. What happens is, this is a sponge and these are the pores. The pores leads into a cavity. Okay, they lead into a cavity called spongocele. Spongocele. Okay, inside it there is a cavity. The pores will, whatever the water enters into the pores, the water is lead into the cavity, that is called as spongocele. Okay, the water moves from the pores to the spongocele. It is a body cavity. Okay, so the exoskeleton is made up of spicules. We see spicules in the exoskeleton. Assume this as a sponge and these are the spicules. Okay, these are like just like thorns, is it not? So any whatever the organism, says fish, if it is trying to eat this sponge, it will whatever the thorns or spicules are there, it will helps in the protection. Okay, defense mechanism, it is also called as the defense mechanism of sponges or poriferans is spicules. Okay, you have to remember it. And these spicules are made up of a chemical composition called calcium. Okay, they are made up of calcium, hence they are tough, hard and rigid. Okay, they don't bend, they don't show bending, hence these are also called as calcareous spicule. Due to the presence of calcium, these are called as calcareous spicules. So let's see the overall general characters. What is the mouth and the digestive cavity is absent in poriferans. So how do they eat? How do they eat? They eat by specialized cells called choanocyte. Choanocyte, these type, you better note this, choanocytes. Okay, these type of cells, they ingest the minute organisms, whatever the small organisms are there, microscopic organisms, they ingest them. Okay, so when coming towards the respiration, as we are discussing the general characters, respiration is one of them. When coming towards the respiration is absent, they don't respire. Okay, and excretory system, they don't excrete. Excretory system is absent actually. And reproduction, the porifera reproduces by two methods. One is asexual method and the other is sexual method. Okay, asexual method, in this method we will see they reproduce by buds, and in the sexual methods the gametes are formed. Formation of gametes, gamete formation or formation of gametes is seen. Okay, gametes like ova and sperms. And fertilization is cross fertilization. Okay, cross fertilization is seen. And development is indirect, there is no direct development, we see indirect development. What is meant by indirect development? It means it includes a larval stage. Whenever you see a point called indirect development, you must remember that it includes a larva. So what is the larva? The larva is amphiblastula. Okay, so one point regarding this is, as we know, they are sedentary. What is meant by sedentary? Just now we have discussed that they don't move. These are a colony of a sponge. For the porifera, sponge is an example. So this is a colony of a sponge. Okay, and this is a substratum to which they are attached. They are not moving, and they produced a larva which is free swimming. It swims, it is motile, the larva is motile, but they are non-motile. This is the difference between a parent and its progeny in the porifera. Okay, so they doesn't moves, they are sedentary, while this is a motile. Okay, example, the best example is sponge. Okay, when we relate it to a general example, like we do have sponge in the classroom, right? A sponge, it is also having some pores. If you see it briefly, if you bend it, like this, you will find some numerous pores, and if you dip it in the water, it will quickly absorb the water. Okay, so this is the entire about porifera. In next video we will be coming regarding types of canal systems and much more. Till then, you please share, like and comment. Commenting is mandatory. Whatever you do, you please comment. Okay, thank you for watching this video. We'll meet you in the next video.